Hello, I hope I've got sound. Hello, this is Stella. Welcome. First up, I want to show you an album I have made for myself. It is A4 size. I made this probably a couple of years ago, I think now. And we've got some handmade flowers all over. We've got some of my handmade beaded flowers, which gives it a touch of sparkle. Little rosebuds there. Okay, I just want to show you just the tactile experience of having an album rather than flipping through a phone to see photos. Flipping through the phone is just absolutely not the same. It is not the same. So I've got room for more photos here and here. Now in here we've got my great-grandson Elliot. There he is there. I've still got to put him, I'll be gluing him in there somewhere. And I'll put more photos here. It's certainly by no means finished. And I've got room for photos there. And some pockets. Plenty of room for photos here. When you make a book like this and use beautiful papers, your photos they just stand out. I'm going to put a photo in here. This one would be lovely in there. That's my grandson and his little fella, which is here, little Elliot. And that's my granddaughter Sky. My son Dean. Let me see where I can put. I'll just put Dean, known as Dingo. I'll pop him in there. Plenty of. I just need to get the photos printed. That's all. That is my concern. That's all. But look at this. I mean, let's put. Oops, I glued that down too much. We'll experiment with these photos. Plus I've got more. I've just got a few more photos here. I would probably put that one there. You don't have to put a photo mat behind them like I've done with these. You can just use double-sided tape and stick them to your album. My mum and my nephew. Plenty of room for photos here. And over here I put a large photo of my mum dressed up for her son's wedding. It's his third wedding. And here we've got a little pocket. We can pop a photo in there. We can also pop one there. My boys. Oh, how old is he? 3 and 1.5 or 1. He is now 52. And my baby boy is now He'll be 51 this year. And then this beautiful picture of my parents when they were in their 30s. This is when they were in, when we were in Zambia, I think, when this was taken. Dad was a musician. My mum was just beautiful. You can't do this with photos on the phone. You can't touch. You can't feel the memories, you know. And here we can put more photos in there. If I'm popping them just in a pocket, I would put a backing on for sure. I wouldn't just pop a photo like that. Now this little photo here, that is that beautiful girl there. So I would put them probably on the same page. Oops. Photo. Oh, that's a pocket in there. Could put something in there. You can put a treasure in there, or any tickets if you've been to concerts or what have you. And there's room there for, you just have to trim your photo down to fit there. Plenty of room for photos, and it won't affect the magnetic. Okay, and here we've just got it's just a card for a little photo on both sides. The same here, you can put a photo on both sides. This one's got a little tuck, so I could put that little photo of Mum and my nephew there. And there is room for a photo up there as well. And on this side, oops, got a lovely window. Oops, what's happening here? What have I done? There's a pocket. And in here, that's my son's wedding. And I think that is just a pocket. So we can put that in there. My son's wedding. And this is my nephew's wedding. Just pop it in that little pocket. I will put a backing on that one. And this was at that wedding where everyone dressed up in the medieval garb, which was quite nice. Room for a photo. This is my eldest boy when he was 5, his first school photo, and it just brings back the memory of taking him to school for his first day. He cried his eyes out. And wouldn't let me go. Photo, put a photo on there. Anything like that. You just have to trim all the backgrounds off on there as well, and here on both sides. And this is my very best friends. There's moi. That's Elaine, and that's Ruth. Love is the thread that binds us. We stitch and we quilt, or we used to. I live in a different place now. Photos, and this I'm just popping that in there. Photo. We can put another wedding photo in there. And that one is stuck down as a flip. What do you call it? A tuck spot. And there's another wedding photo there. Of my eldest son's wedding. And again, It was a beautiful day. It really was a beautiful day. And his bride is just gorgeous. I love her to bits. Okay, this is his first 2 children. Kurt, who is now a father to a little Smelliot, little Elliot. So I've got lots of photos yet to put in. I will trim them and put them in. Look at that little man. He's now 6. I need to get more updated photos. So let's just find a pocket somewhere to put them. Put them there for now. So there's room for a photo up there as well. I'll put some more of them. And this one has 3. It's got 2 pockets. Excuse me. This is my sister-in-law and her husband. They got married in Canada. You can see the Rockies behind them. And I've got a little pocket there. And this is my dad. It wasn't a very good photo to start with, so I laminated it to make sure it stayed well. A musician in our lives. And that just slips in there. Plenty of room for photos there as well. And that's my beautiful dad in the saxophone, which I'll put on one like that. I might put a mat behind it just to make it pop. So I'm still in the middle of doing this. It's been a while. And then we've got some we've got a pocket there, and let's just pop these in here so I don't forget to actually this one. This photo some time ago, our beautiful German Shepherd Cleo. It's my daughter, who is now 48. I mean, looking at these, I can remember the day. I can remember the antics of Cleo. And it's my eldest boy and my nephew. They were great buddies. My boy Daryl. And you can put photos here as well. I mean, to me, this is so much meaningful than just flicking through a phone. So that's why I'm so passionate about making albums, memory books, I like to call them, memory books. And once it's filled with more up-to-date photos, I will start another one. Okay, let's set that aside for a minute. Okay, this is the first one I ever made. Still, it's just a plain, simple one. But still, the memories. That's my mum, my gran, her mum, and that baby is my daughter. It's my sister Claire, and my sister Rachel, and my 2 boys. So I do remember that when my gran came over from Scotland, when my daughter was born. It just evokes the memory and makes it live. And this was for a wedding we went to. That's my mother-in-law. Beautiful Mabel. one of my grandsons, Jordan. Look at that cheeky face. And in here we've got my mum and my daughter, and that's my daughter's school photo. My sister Rachel, and oh, that's me, and that's my daughter. This is my sister Rachel's wedding. My husband with Jordan and Kurt, our two grandsons, two eldest grandsons. That's Jordan and Kurt, and that is, oh, who is that? That is his sister Tali, baby Tali. That wedding was beautiful. It was in a castle, a medieval castle. It was just wonderful. My sister Claire, she got her degree in teaching. My husband, his sister, there's the cheeky boys there, and I put some on the back as well. Santa with my babies. The cheeky face, wee girl. Now remember this day. This was in Tasmania. That's me with Sky and my mum, my sister Rachel. And back in the days when I was fagging. Oh dear. Long time ago. More pictures of my son's wedding. I think we were at Waterworld or some theme park, anywho. My daughter and her son, Jordan. Oops. We got lots. Kurt and Charlie, Sky, and Kurt when he was a baby. Bless his heart. He's now a daddy himself. My mother-in-law, this was taken in Queensland. We lived up there. It was somebody's birthday. My boys, cheeky. It's my mum and our little chihuahua, Tammy. Oh gosh, I remember her. Rachel and my nephew Robbie. My sister Claire, her husband Jim, and that's her third child, Travis. That's me with my niece Jenna, unfortunately, who has passed away with a cancer. It's very sad. And this was just after Daryl was born, 1974. My mother-in-law and my dad, we had a party, and I've still got to fix that. I'm not happy with that strap. Okay, those are my memories so far, and they really take me back, you know. So what I want to show you now is a project. This is an Easter one, and I've got the papers on. I'm pretty sure I've created the papers for Etsy. They're on my Etsy shop. Okay, let's have a squiz through before we finish. We're not finished it yet. So let's have a quick squiz through. Now, if you remember my own albums that I've shown you, you know where to put photographs. Look at this. You have to agree, surely, that the tactile and visual elements really evoke the memory. This one is really sweet. Look at that. Put a photo there. You can cover that up, put a photo. Personally, I wouldn't, but or I'd leave that one but put a photo there. And we've got some little tabs there for writing on. And here we've got a little booklet for photos inside and at the back. Just tucks in there. And we've got a little pocket. You can put a photo there and a photo in the pocket. And this one opens up. And for photos, little small photos can go there and there. You're not limited by the size of your photo, you can trim. Photo, there will be room for 2 photos there. And here we've got a waterfall. You can put photos on the back and front of each of these. And here, excuse me, we've got some little resin hearts down there with 2 photos or 1. And in here, see, it's quite interactive, all different pages. Plenty of room for photos. That's not a tuck, so oops, that goes in, I think. And in here, open, more happy Easters. Great way to remember Easter family get-togethers. And this one is a flip out, flip right, flip left. You can put photos. Let me just take these clips off. They're just holding the pieces I haven't got on yet. And they open like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 photos on that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now we are going to be putting some more decorative paper in. I'm going to put this one on this side actually. It's just a little bit awkward for me. What can I use? No, that's better. So, using some tape, I will use glue as well. I like to use both. Let's just frame that. Excuse me, my nose, honestly. I've got bronchitis. I'm just coming to the end of coughing up all that crap. Oops. It's been a fortnight. Little video. Just starting to get okay now. You can tell when you're coming to the end of it. And I'm glad I am, because we're invited to lunch tomorrow and I don't want to miss it. Okay, now this one I am going to create a pocket. Just take all this backing tape off. Grab some glue. I'm using Aleene's tacky because I don't have my favourite art glitter. Okay, I'm going to stick this here and just take my silver hair out of it. Okay, and this one is going to go there, and we'll have a pocket. But firstly, we're going to glue some lace onto this. Let's push where we're going to go. Put the lace up here. Let's just put some glue. I wouldn't use tape when you use lace. This is just going to delineate where the pocket is. Scissors. Thank you. Let's just take ½ inch and turn it to the back. Not necessary, you don't have to do that. It's just an idea. Whoops, I'll tell you what I've done. It's just an idea, you don't have to. Now we're just going to glue down here, across the bottom and up the sides. Try and keep your album straight when you're pushing this glue down. This Aleene's tacky doesn't dry as quickly as the art glitter. So what I also like to do is pop the bone folder in there while I'm really holding those sides and just stretching the paper just a tad so that you've got that little bit of give there for a couple of photos. So we can put a couple of photos in there, photo mat, whatever. In fact, I've got this little picture here I'm going to turn into a photo mat. Right, now this one, let's try and get a little bit organised here, Stella. Tape first. always burnish your tape when you put it down. It helps push the glue into your paper. I've seen a few people don't burnish, and I wonder how long it lasts them. Oh, my little bin is getting full. Let's see which is the top. That's the top. Just to make sure, top. Okay. I just want to make sure that I've got no overhangs. No tape overhang, which is good. Let's do one row around there, the outside. And the paper where we don't have any tape. And I think that is pretty good. Again, we're burnishing, spreading that glue around and pressing that tape in place. Okay, this side is going to have that one. Same thing, tape around the outside. See, I've got a little bit of overhang there, so we'll just snip that off. If it's too small to snip, it can be folded over. So let's take the backing off. Okay, then we're just going to grab that overhang and push it in to the back. It's gone. Good. Back to the glue. And that's it. I think we are done with the pages. Everything is there. So first up, let's cut this. Excuse me. Okay, I'm just going to pop it onto my little trimmer here. Okay, now this will fit a 4x6. what I'm going to do is I'm going to create something else. To just hang with me. Hang with me. Okay, I've got a piece of 250 GSM cardstock, white. I am going to put that in place like that. I'm going to make it a flip up rather than just a mat, or should I? No, we'll just make it a mat because we've got a pocket there that needs something. So you can cut any parts of the paper, just back them with a cardstock, and then you've got a lovely photo mat to pop into any pocket in your design. Okay, glue. And I'm going to leave a border. It's about that. Okay, now we'll just cut it down. Then I'm going to round the corners off. I like rounded corners where possible. There we go. Let's see where this is going to fit. How about in there? Ooh, no. Ooh, it's not going to go in there. It's a bit too large for that. Please stand with, aha. Oh, you're not going to go in there either. Well, gee whiz. No. It will go in there. And then we'll pop this one in here. Done. Done like a dinner. Okay. Now we're not finished by any stretch. I'm just going to get my laminator out. I should have actually had this going. I've got a couple of pieces of ephemera I want to put on. So, okay, they're just pieces that I have cut from the papers, and I'm going to laminate them, and we're going to put them on. Let me show you. Oh shoot, what have you done? Okay, I'm going to put that on the front. we've got some rings. I bought this from my daughter. She makes these amazing diamond painting things. This is a feather, which appropriate. Well, no, it's not really, is it? Rabbits don't have feathers. Well, not appropriate at all, Stella. Anywho, I put a hole in the top of the spine. Now, I know most people would put in these. For me, I cannot get them to work. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I cannot get them to work. So, all I'm going to do is glue this piece in that hole. Push. Oh, messy, messy. Oh, it's not going to go. Come on, the hole's big enough. I can do it with or without it. If it wants to play funny buggers, let it. Okay, I need to go in. Where are you? In there. That's the way. I think we might have enough glue there, but I'm just going to put a bit around here. Maybe I don't have the right tool, I don't know, but it just will not work for me. It just will not work. You know, to squash it and fix that backing doesn't work. No matter what I do. So, I have to use the gluing method. Okay, and on here, I'm going to put this feather. Doesn't sit straight, but that's okay. It's poking out a little bit. There we go, we've got our feather. Now, just with the laminator, which is very slow to give its green light. That's the folded end. About the sniffs. Okay. bunny in there too. And each of our eggs. 2, 3. Now I'm going to let this piece go in as well. I'm not going to cut it short because that will come out and I'll be able to use that as an acetate for a window on the project. So let's just go in. There we go, it's grabbed. I shouldn't have stuck my finger in there. Okay. And this little butterfly, let's just trim off what we don't need. Little stickers. Okay, let's turn that off. Save this piece. This is as good as acetate. Around each piece, you've got to leave, oops, that will have to go back in, I think. If you don't leave that little bit around the edge, it will open, but it's not a glue as such. Smaller scissors? No, we'll just go with these ones. We're going to put holes in these and we're going to dangle them from chain. Little bunnies. These are just gorgeous little papers. Yeah, we're going to use small scissors, I think. Or not. I saw them a minute ago. I swear I did. Oh well. It always happens to me. Okay, I'm holding it up because it's best to trim over a white background. Still needs a bit more trimming off there. Okay, that's good. And I've realised there's no point in putting this back through because there's no... Which one is it? This one. Seriously? Oh, it might. There's no laminate sheet left. To heat, you know? Holes. And where should we put? We'll just put it in one ear up here. There you go. Excuse me. Okay. Now these I think are too small. Okay, I've got a piece of chain. I've got some tools. That'll do. Okay. If that's too small, how am I going to get it? I need something bigger. I'm going to see if I can find something bigger. If not, I'll have to make it. So, what's happening here? I'll just pause you for a sec. Okay, I couldn't find any larger rings. Obviously I don't have them anymore. So I'm going to use these clips, these little what do you call them? Safety pin type of things. Now I am not averse to using gold with silver, with brass, with bronze, with copper. As you can see, I've got copper, I've got silver, I've got gold, and the same goes with the crafting. So let's put this one on the bottom of that one. And of course you can decorate yours however you wish. If I had the gold ring, that's what I would do. But since I don't, we're going to make do. Okay, and another one. I'm just going to put all these little eggs together. There we go. Okay, I'm going to cut that chain. We'll just cut it to there. And I will use another one of these. To join this onto here. There we go. That's my eggs. And let's do the bunny. Onto a piece of chain. And I think I might put both of these on the one loop. Okay, so we can put these on I'm just deciding where I want this chain. I might have to get another piece of chain that's a bit bigger. Right, where do we? We'll put you on there. No, we'll put you on with that one. There we go. It's a bit low. So I need to cut another couple of lengths of chain off this one. Oh, that's broken. I could, of course, put another hole somewhere. Let's do that. Let's just put another little hole. Excuse me. try to get this right so the bunny is on the front. Go through that hole. I'm never quite sure which way these ones are supposed to go. I mean, does it go that way? That seems logical, doesn't it? It goes that way. Come on. There we go. That's better. A little bunny hanging from the front. And these we will just put behind here. Maybe. That should be behind all of it. I'm thinking of putting these inside. Let's see. There we go. We pop them inside. You can glue little photos onto the back, or just leave it as a pretty embellishment. Here we go. And we've got our little bunny there. And where should we put this? Oh, yeah, over her ear, for sure. Glue. I think we're running out. Doesn't that look so pretty? I'm not going to put any glue on there. The wings of the butterfly, we'll just leave it as is. Oh my, oh here there is. When you lose your glue cap, okay, this is what we've got. Bunny. It's gorgeous. I love it. I do love it. I'm actually just going to trim some of that ribbon just a little bit. There we go. Excuse me. Thank you so much for being with me, and I hope you get the drift of what I was saying about the tactile interface with photos rather than a phone. There are quite a lot of videos out there, YouTubes, that teach you how to create memory books. It's not just me, it's probably thousands of other people. So I hope you take something on board. Either make one yourself or purchase one and give it a try. Just give it a try. Every time you look at your photos, the actual memory pops up. There is nothing like it. Okay, thank you. And I'm going to finish now. I've waffled enough. And I hope you've enjoyed this video and come back for more. Thank you very much. Oh, and if you liked it, will you click like? I'm heading up towards, is it 550? I would love to reach 550 subscribers. It's not much in the scheme of things, but it means a lot to me. It really does. Okay. Bye for now. Keep well and stay safe.